Some tips on starting a business from someone who started their business in August of last year, August 2024. First of all, it's going to cost money to get all the things you need from like the IRS and the state level. For me, I spent about $400. Not all right off the bat, but it was like a little bit here, 100 there, 100 for this. You need to have this before you can do anything else. It was just a lot of lack of transparency, and I ended up paying more than what I was expecting. That being said, I would budget $750 just to play it safe, or even $1,000 if you can. Secondly, research the tax forms you're going to have to fill out and figure out what section that you're going to be taxed under. For sugar scrubs and lotions and stuff, that technically falls under cosmetics, so I'm being taxed along those lines. What you'll be essentially looking for are the codes for the 1040 Schedule C form. You're also going to want to get an EIN and a charter number and vendor's permit, all of that fun stuff. And that's the part that uses a lot of money. I also would spend some more time planning out the future and predicting how much it's going to cost to grow your business. My business making was more of an impromptu thing, like, oh, I'm going to do this. It's not going to be too much work. I'm going to just go do it. And while I don't regret starting my business, I wish I would have taken the time to budget out growing my own business from there, instead of only relying on me telling other people, plus a little bit of YouTube videos I did making stuff about it. One other tip I would recommend, especially for those businesses who are conducting transactions, which is all of them, is to record every single thing. It's going to help you figure out how much income you had, how much things costed when you go to file for your taxes. Last but not least, when it comes to owning your own business, be prepared to sacrifice a lot. The time I spend working out, getting the financial stuff situated, working on the website, which is still in progress actually, and just working on making this stuff, while working a full-time job on top of that and getting ready to be married and having a life, was a lot. Which in fact, it still is, because I am still working a full-time job on top of owning this business. Anyways, I am done blabbing, so if you feel like subscribing and supporting a small business like that, then feel free to do so. If not, no judgment, because that feels very corny and weird.